guys, this is Angel, and I'm bringing you another game of Starcraft here. This is a 2 versus 2, and I, as usual, go random. I got Protoss this time. And my ally, Dizzy, always goes Protoss, or at least in the games that I've played with him. Our enemies are Protoss and Zerg. We've got a 2 versus 2, and this is going to be an interesting game. I'll tell you why. There's one unit that saves the day for our team, and it's not a unit that does any damage. I'm talking about the Observer. Guys, this is a key unit because you can use it to scout, and if your enemies go cloak, it will save your ass every single time. So if you've got Protoss, after you build a couple of Immortals, and sometimes even when you want to scout quickly, if you haven't sent probes out to scout, which you need to do, you have to look out for those tower rushers. People who like to, tower rush is a Warcraft term, but it's the same strategy, you know? The people who will put down a pylon and then put some photon cannons next to it, either near your base or near your natural expansion, or on your way out of your base. You got to stop those guys. So keep an eye out for those probes that sneak in, and definitely send an observer out. Train an observer at some point in the game, if you can, after an immortal or two, or even before, so that you can see what your enemies are doing. So we've got a standard build here. I've got a gateway and a forge on the way, and my ally has a pair of gateways. I like going double gateway as well, actually, so I agree with that. The Zerg is, of course, this is usual, customary for the Zerg. They are sending the Zerglings. I don't fault them for that, because that's what you do when you're Zerg. You train some Zerglings real quick, and you send them out. So here they come, and he could just take a peek if he wants, but he's not going to. He's coming in, and it looks like he's coming in on me. No, he held up. I haven't watched this video yet. Now here it comes. He's running. He's running from one zealot. He probably could have done some damage there, but he didn't come in. And I spotted him, and of course I called it out. As the Zerglings are coming. Take it nice and easy. Got my cyber cord down. My ally has his nice double gateway. Look at this build that Dizzy has here. This is real nice. He's got his base nicely blocked. He's got redundancy on his pylons. So if they take out one of his pylons, his base continues to produce. That's some really nice base design there. And he's got 3 zealots. My enemy, the Protoss, has a nice wall here. Pretty tough to get through there without taking some hits. He doesn't have any cannons. Nobody's defending. And Contador over here has, he's doing all right. He's defending. He's building up some defense, and he's teching his main base. He's got his layer down, so they're doing all right. But this guy's the one who's going to become a problem. He's putting down his Twilight Council, and you know what comes after that? You get some cloaked units after the next tier. So his Twilight Council's almost down. And he's producing pretty nicely too. Look at, he's got 3 probes on each extractor, or on each assimilator rather. So he's pumping it out in terms of resources, and he's putting down more gateways, preparing to really churn it out. We, on the other hand, have a robotics facility down on my base. And Dizzy has his double robotics facility down. Wow, these pylons are super redundant. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pylons in a fully redundant setup. I mean, what can I say? You know, that's just, it's a work of art, you know? Try coming into this base. You can walk in, but if he's got defense there, you're not going to get very far. And he's got himself blocked with the army, so you're not getting into this base. You're really not. He's asking me if I'm ready to go, and of course I am. He's got his Zerglings keeping a peek out. I've got my Immortal down. I am going to pump out my Observer, and the enemy is putting down his robotics facility, and he's already got his Dark Shrine. So the Dark Templar, they're coming. There they are. There's your row, 4 Dark Templar. Those 4 units can win the game for the enemy if I don't have my Observer. I mean, there's no defense in our base for that right now. And he's coming in, and there's the Observer. It's a bloodbath. There's nothing they can do. Yes, and of course he's surprised that I get detection. Yes, I do get detection. We're going in, and we're going in hard. And there's nothing they can do. This is now a 2-on-1 situation. We need a little anti-air to take care of this Zerg air. Red has quit. He's got nothing. Blue does a nice job with the air here. This air is pretty dangerous here against this build that we've got going. We've got a lot of ground, but not enough anti-air. Not at all. You know, this, I like this, this Zerg, to be honest. This Zerg player, his rush was, you know, weak, but, man, his base is gone. But I like his air. His ally's gone. There's not much left here. We've got another 4 minutes of game left. But I think you get it. This game's over. What's he gonna do? He's got no base. You know, he's got a Spire still. He's taking over red probably. And we're just gonna pump out anti-air now. I mean, what do you do against massive air? You can pump out some Stalkers. Of course. We've still got some of these Immortals walking around here. And he didn't send his air out of his base. He kind of sat back. He should have been countering us right after he took out our armies. You know what, honestly? We could have lost this game if he had countered, if Contador had countered right after we took out his base with these Mutalisks. He could have countered right there and probably taken out one of us. And then he could have, you know, they quit a little, now it's over, you know, I mean, my ally took out the enemy Nexus. There's nothing here. There's really nothing here. They should quit now. There's no point in staying. Blue has an Expo. He's rebuilding. But there's really no point. I've got anti-air coming. My ally. What an army. I mean, anti-air plus Immortals. You know, I love these Stalkers because they hit ground and air. And they're good ranged as well. look, blue actually finally hit. He listened to my advice. Yeah, I guess so. And here he is wiping me out. Trying to wipe. He wiped out my probes. Yeah, that's why my probes were out there. My probes ran. And I got hit by blue's air, which is what he should have been doing all along. Got a little air on the way, as you can see. Now now he's hitting my expansion too. I mean, this is, you know, blue's doing what he can to try to win the game. He knows that this game is not over yet, but let's not kid ourselves. It's been over for a while now. But if he had counted earlier, he'd have a better chance of winning. I mean, it's really never over until it's over. So now he's finally giving up, and that's game. I hope you guys enjoyed it.